I'm taking a walk around London, and basically what is happening in London with the coronavirus is that they are just taking a lot of precautions. So you have offices like Facebook that have just shut down and asked all their employees to work from home. Google, starting this Monday, a lot of companies are just going to have everybody work from their homes. And the issue became real when Italy shut down, because before that, when it was only in China, people were like, oh yeah, the coronavirus, it's everything, it's like it's over there, you know, it just didn't seem so real. But then when Italy shut down last week, then that's when everyone actually started becoming very conscious of the current situation. Here in Europe, basically Norway, Sweden, Denmark have closed their borders. I believe that the Netherlands and Germany as well. I know that Spain is on lockdown, and it does feel like there is a crisis happening because we see stock markets crashing, we see flights being contracted by 3%. The travel industry is looking to lose around $1 billion on this. A lot of airlines have canceled their flights. United has canceled their flights. Here in London, all events that were going on have been canceled. So for example, in my industry, I work in marketing and digital media. Every single event has been canceled. And even though you can take that in like panic about it, in my opinion, I feel that at least they are taking precautions and measures about it, because if people just kept on going on about their lives how they were going on like 2 weeks ago when this was going on in China, then this would have a potentially bigger spread. So I'm going to tell you what things I am doing in order to prepare myself in the best possible way to prevent contracting the coronavirus. And if I do, then, and if I have to go on self-quarantine, what things I am going to be having in my home. Everything that I am going to be buying, basically, this video, I'm going to be taking you to the supermarket with me so you see what I'm getting. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things that you should definitely, non-negotiable, you should have at home. And everything has antifungal, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties, because as you know, when you what the coronavirus does is that it just affects your lungs and it makes it really hard for you to breathe. So the way that viruses work is that when you inhale it, it will stay in your nostrils and in your throat for 24 hours before it hits your bloodstream. And then after it hits your bloodstream, that's when it can affect your immune system. So what you want to do is that you just want to stop it before it hits your bloodstream. Explain to you why I'm buying those things. So the first thing that you really need is a neti pot. So you can get these in Amazon, and these are great. So what you want to do is that you want to have pink Himalayan sea salt, and in 8 ounces of water you want to dilute half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. Make sure that the water is warm. You dilute it, you put it in here, and then basically you're just going to do this, you know, twice a day, especially as soon as you wake up in the morning, and definitely after you have been like before you go to sleep at night. So you're gonna take the neti pot, you're gonna let the water cleanse out, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then that's for your nose. For the throat, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take 8 ounces of water, you're gonna dilute half a teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt, and you're gonna do, I believe in English you call it gargles, when you like, you know, when you go, I know in Spanish is gargara. So that you want to be doing throughout the day, a couple of times a day, because when you do that, you don't swallow the water, you're just maintaining it here. You're basically, the salt, the warm water and the Himalayan sea salt is killing all the bacteria that is in your throat. And then basically throughout the day, just make sure that you stay very hydrated, that you drink a lot of water. So that's as far as the neti pot goes. Then the other thing I am going to tell you to get is a nebulizer. So this was told to me by a very good doctor. And basically what a nebulizer looks like, it's just like a machine that you put here, and it kind of like emits vapor, and what you're gonna put inside the nebulizer is hydrogen peroxide 3%, like food grade hydrogen peroxide. So the hydrogen peroxide is an antimicrobial agent, so you should do it if you know that there is an outbreak, and even like when you get it, just do it. You know, you can do it like twice a day. But if you actually get sick and you have the flu and you feel like, you know, you're having problems breathing, like your lungs are just, it's hard to breathe, just put the hydrogen peroxide inside the nebulizer, put it on, and like, you know, just inhale that. That's going to really help just kill the bacteria that's inside your lungs. Through all times, you want to have high doses of vitamin C in your body at all times. So you can either get vitamin C in capsules. I got vitamin C in capsules, and then I am also getting a lot of natural vitamin C that comes in the forms of limes and lemons. You just really want to be drinking lime and lemon juice all day long, all the time, on the spot. That you're gonna drink it, you squeeze it into water, or alone. I like it alone, and you just drink it. So basically your body, whenever you're awake and you take vitamin C, your body can only absorb less than 400 milligrams of vitamin C, and it lasts 6 hours in your body. So you want to be taking vitamin C, if it's capsules, at least twice a day when you're awake. So this is 1,000 milligrams, but my body is not going to be able to absorb 1,000 milligrams. It's literally just gonna keep less than like around 300 and something milligrams, and the rest is just gonna flush out. So I have to stay on top of that. Every 6 hours I have to take it. You obviously want Panadol, ibuprofen. If you're in the US, then it's Tylenol. You need that in order to bring your fever down. And you want to be eating a lot of very healthy greens and vegetables. And I know that people are like, you know, panicking. You go to the supermarket and it's like the entire canned section is like gone. But me, I don't eat canned food. Canned food has a lot of preservatives in there. And if we are fighting something that's actually like a virus that they have no cure for, they have no idea how this is going to affect you, you really want to be giving your body all the ammunitions and all the nutrients that it needs in order to bring up its defense system. I don't want to just be feeding it canned food that has preservatives in there, and where the food inside really has no nutrients. It's just gonna make me full so I don't die of starvation. You actually do want to be stocking up, or at least me, I'm gonna be stocking up on foods that are natural, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial, and are just going to really bring up my immune system. So the first thing that we are going to do now is that you're going to come with me. I am going to go get an immune system booster because, you know, I have been feeling under the weather earlier this week, and basically what it is an IV, and you go and it's like a really high doses of vitamin B12 and B complex, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B16, and B15, I believe, as well. And it has a really high dose of vitamin C. So I'm gonna bring you guys with me. We're gonna go do that. And then after that, we're gonna go to the supermarket and I'm gonna show you what I am getting. After I get my IV, I need to go to the supermarket and I need to get just the things that I need to stock up, just in case that we do have a lockdown here in London and I have to stay home. I will just have, you know, these are the things that I'm gonna be eating. So, you know, maybe I hope that some of the tips that I am giving you right now help you. And if I have information about anything else, I'm just gonna leave it linked in the description box below. Okay, so let's go. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys what I'm wearing. I am wearing my Ishikawa sneakers that I love, just black tight black sweater, my Montclair jacket, and this scarf that I am going to put around my face because you want to be able to always cover this area. And then I'm just wearing my Goyard bag. Okay guys, so let's go get this IV done. So we got here, and basically I'm waiting right here to get my IV. So I'm gonna, do you want to tell them what you're doing?
So take your blood pressure to make sure that's within normal limits. I'm going to take your oxygen levels, your heart rate, check your temperature as well. We'll do a quick BMI, and as long as that's all fine, we'll get to have the treatment, which I'm sure it will be. Okay. Make your business release a few times.
Oh, he has already put in the catheter in there, and we have moved to this outside area that has this big couch, and he's just preparing my potion, and then he's gonna put it on, and I'm probably just gonna have to stay here for like an hour and a half or something until it drips down.
You need to have at least twice that volume a day already anyway. Now, I'm going to go grab your water out and have to get for you. You're good. You want a blanket?
I feel cold.
Yes, normal. Yes, very normal.
So inside the IV you have, I am reading a pamphlet that's right in front of me. You have vitamin B12, B complex, which is vitamin B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. You have a really high dose of vitamin C, you have antioxidants, and basically this is just like a mega boost to your immune system, and it helps you with jet lag, it helps you with energy, it helps you with your immune system. So right now I'm paying 150 pounds for this, but it's totally worth it because it's basically like, you know, when you're feeling really lethargic and you have no energy, that's really where your vitamin B12 comes in. So it's Friday evening and I finished my IV maybe like an hour ago, and now I'm gonna go to the supermarket and I'm going to stock up on a couple of things that my mom told me I needed to get. And these are things that just in case that they close down, like you can't go out on the street, or you know, there's already like not food in a lot of the supermarkets here in London. At least you have those things there and you are sure to be able to, I'm going to be able to eat for 2 weeks, and also I'm going to keep myself healthy. Normally people tend to just get a lot of canned items, and the thing with canned food is that yes, it lasts a long time, but cans, food that's inside of a can has a lot of preservatives and it's not the healthiest thing for you. So if in the middle of a situation where you have to keep your immune system high, you are on top of that giving food to your body that doesn't really have nutrients and vitamins, and it's not helping you keeping your immune system high, then it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know, I just don't eat any canned foods. So we're just gonna go get a lot of lime, a lot of water, a lot of very natural things that are, you know, natural anti-inflammatories like garlic, onion. So yeah, we're gonna go. There's 2 supermarkets. There's one downstairs from my house, but it's missing so many things. And there's this other little market here where I can find the rest of the things. So we have apple cider vinegar with the mother inside. I'll explain to you why later. We need garlic. I'm gonna take a couple cloves of garlic. Garlic is a super powerful antiviral. It can be eaten raw, or you can just put it to your soups. So this is something really, really good for you guys to have, as well as onions. Onions, because this has a lot of antiviral properties, so I'm going to take about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 onions. Lots of onions. Then I'm also going to take a lot of limes or lemons, whatever it is, limes or lemons. You basically want to drink a lot of water with lime or lemon. Just, you know, cut your lemon in half, squeeze it in there, and just keep on drinking lime or lemon with your water constantly. As soon as you wake up, just the first thing you do is drink like 2 limes, and every like 2 hours just drink 2 limes again, and in between just be drinking water all the time, because this is what my doctor told me. So when you breathe, right, the virus actually comes in through your nostrils, and it stays like around your throat, and then if your mouth is dry for a long time, then basically what happens is that the bacteria has time to grow. But if you're constantly having like little sips of water, you swallow the virus, the bacteria just basically goes to your stomach, and the acid in your stomach kills it. So it's just really, really important to stay hydrated, and lime and just natural sources of vitamin C are extremely important. So just literally get a lot of limes or lemons, tons of them. These are 25p each, so let's just get a lot of them. And I already have a lot more at home. And I got maybe a little bit more. Alright, what else? This is my little basket so far. Ginger, because ginger is really good to boost your immune system, and you can put this just with hot water and boil it and just be drinking ginger tea. Put it in your smoothies, put it in your green juice. We're gonna take some beetroot because this, we put it inside the green juice. So you want to get lentils. These are brown lentils. These are organic. This is a very high source of protein, so you can make these, you can just cook them all at once, and then they just really last like a couple days, so that's really nice. Or I mean, I just cook them the day of, and I just put an onion in there, and you can add a little bit of rice if you want to. They are really, really delicious, and they are very, very nutritious. We're gonna get some organic quinoa. And from this vegetable section, we are going to take celery. Look how beautiful this celery looks. It's so big. We are going to take some organic eggs. And we're gonna also take some potatoes. And I'm gonna go with these Cypress potatoes because they are delicious. Then you also want to take nuts. You want to take almonds and raisins because this is just like a great snack for when you're craving something sweet. You just take a couple of raisins with a couple of almonds and you're good to go. Clementines, because these are a great source of vitamin C. And I am taking aloe vera. I always take aloe vera. You put this inside your morning smoothie, inside, and I'm also going to take some rye bread. These breads are amazing because they're organic and they have no flour, and basically everything is made out of seeds, so it has all the nutrients in there. And maybe you just want to toast it a little bit just to make sure that you keep all the nutrients in there, but this is great because you can literally just, like, you know, boil an egg or just kind of fry an egg and put it over it, and put a little bit of like maybe chopped up tomatoes and some, you know, oregano or parsley, and it just tastes delicious. Ooh, I'm surprised today there's water here, so I'm deliberating between the Evian and this Scottish mountain water. I actually really like this, so I think I'm gonna take these two big packages here. Got home from the store, but there is something super important I still miss to show to you. The pink Himalayan sea salt, it's very important as well, not only for the cleansing of the nose and the throat, but this also is going to this keeps your electrolytes balanced in your body, and it gives you very high levels of hydration. I know that sounds a little bit counterproductive since salt dehydrates you, but not pink Himalayan sea salt because of all the components in it. Basically, I'm gonna leave you the recipe on the bottom, but if you put pink Himalayan sea salt in like the regular water that you drink, basically what's gonna happen is that the water that you're intaking, you're actually going to maintain the level of electrolytes in your body, because when you're actually drinking just regular water and it has not all the nutrients and all the amino acids and all the minerals that you need in the water, all you're doing is, the more water you drink, normal regular water, you're just depleting your body of electrolytes. and then that's when you get like lightheaded, that's when you start getting hungry. So you don't want that. You want to stay hydrated. So I showed you the Himalayan pink salt, the vitamin C. I have turmeric. So turmeric is really good. This is very Ayurvedic. I can't even pronounce that word. It's called Ayurvedic, Ayurveda, and it's basically from, this is how you really bring up your immune system. So like if you have turmeric and you put like a spoon of honey, it has to be raw honey, and you create a paste. If you are feeling like kind of sick, like you're not there, you feel like you're getting, you know, like you're sick, or you feel your body's kind of like cutting up, or you just want to keep up your defense system, just make that paste with turmeric and honey, put hot water, and just drink that. That's very natural tea, and it brings up your immune system. You want to have a thermometer because you're gonna need to know when your temperature is up or down. You know, your temperature cannot go up after a certain amount. I'm gonna pop it here in the screen because if not, your brain fries. I know that sounds terrible, but it's the truth. So you need to get one of these. And see, in water, just stay hydrated. I am going to sign off this video here, and I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section down below. I'm gonna read through all the comments, and I'm gonna make sure that I respond back to each and every single one of you. One of the things that is also super important is that you guys keep your stress level low, and that you do exercise like yoga and you meditate. So I am going to do another video where I am going to ask my meditation teacher to tell me, or for him to show you guys just like exercises and breathing exercises that you guys can do in order to keep your immune system high and your stress level low. And we are all gonna get through this, guys, and I am going to be uploading a lot because I want to be keeping you guys updated. I'm gonna go back to my regular content because I have a lot of content from the last 2 weeks that I want to upload, and I know that you guys are gonna enjoy it, but I thought that this video was super necessary, so I hope it was helpful. I see you guys in my next video. Bye.